Viva BBCBE, viva! Ke na le position e ntjha. Viva BBC, viva! Ke position e eo. Colleagues, let me take this opportunity to thank the program director, first and foremost, for directing this program expertly. To those of you who don't know who she is, when she was introduced earlier, she is the SG, the Secretary General of our Youth Chamber. Please, a huge round of applause to our MC. That was another cost-saving measure following tough time that COVID visited on us. So now we know that we've got people who can be program directors. We are no longer going to be issuing tenders for program directors going forward. We are insourcing it. Mandla! Colleagues, let me also take this moment to recognize in our midst the president of the BBCBE, and Deni Masimeni, and to thank him for being here, together with our beautiful First Lady, Mema Masimeni. A big round of applause. We have also been introduced to our new Treasurer General, fresh from the box, fresh from elections, Mematha Situmedi. Thank you, ma'am. Of course, our immediate past president, as the BBC CEO remarked, here at the BBCBE, we don't have civil war when we go to elections. Nor do we tolerate civil war post-elections. We must just all coexist peacefully. So that is why our immediate past presidents will always be around, because we do not discard them. In fact, when they retire, they become more busy. We give them more work. So, Ndate Paul Khole, thank you very much for your presence, sir. A round of applause. Why are you jealous? We also want to introduce to you the leadership of the Youth Chamber. You've met the SG. I want to introduce and acknowledge the presence of Ndate Refilo Lidiga, the chair of the Youth Chamber. Revzo, can you please appear? I want people to see you, Chief. Where are you? No, come here, come here, come here. We don't want you to be a rumor, so he exists. This is the chair of the Youth Chamber. A big round of applause. Thank you, sir. And of course, as far as the leadership is concerned, I also want to acknowledge the presence here of the BBC CEO, Ndate Khanki Matabane. Thank you very much, CEO, for your presence. Bombele Bontate, a few remarks before I thank everyone else. A few remarks. For the past 2 days, we've been at the Sustainable Infrastructure Development Symposium, SITSA 2021, where we were given the picture of what's coming as far as infrastructure is concerned. In a nutshell, we look forward to the introduction of 55 new investment projects that will result in an investment of about 595 billion rands, and we're expected through that package to create about 500,000 deployment opportunities. This is what was being presented for the past 2 days. The state president was there, all the relevant ministers were there, all our DFIs were there, the funders were there. The country is moving towards the right direction. And all of us in this room and others outside of this room, we are of course expected to play our role to make sure that we implement these projects in a responsible manner. We do not want cost overruns in our projects. As a country, we must get to a stage where when we budget an X amount, we stick to that amount. We deliver projects on cost, on time, and the right quality. In fact, here at BBCBE, President, when one applies for membership, we check your background, by the way. If we figure out that you did not complete a project and you are blacklisted, you are not welcome at BBCBE as a member. That's what we do. If we figure out that the press has been chasing you because you did wrong things in implementing projects, you can no longer become a member of the BBCBE. That's what we do. So we want members with integrity that can deliver projects and have a healthy relationship with clients, especially our government. And on that note, colleagues, we went there and which we must do after my close. So as we were networking, I managed to then secure at this dinner there must be people that are going to also be responsible for disbursing part of this 595 billion. They are here. Yes. So let me introduce them so that we can then be able to mix and mingle. That's what I get paid for as the CEO, to make sure that I bring the people closer to the members. Now, there is a team that is working very hard to make sure that we have got special economic zones in the country. You do know that the one that Ford is going to be occupying is built to be 15 billion rands. There are others that are coming, and the team that is responsible, part of the team is here with us tonight. Let me introduce the team that is responsible for the industrial zones delivery programs currently placed at the IDC. I have with me Ndate Lisa Steto. Stand up, sir. With him is the chief engineer, Ndate Bongani Ntuli. Please stand up, sir. Afterwards, let me also recognize the presence in our midst of Ntate Joe Mahafola, who's here representing the Transnet CEO, Mayor Portia Debbie. Ntate Joe, please say. Thank you very much. I get lots about Transnet. Billions of rands are being planned. We're talking ports, we're talking rail, we're talking all manner of infrastructure. We must get closer to the decision makers so that tomorrow's can know, what does BBCBE do for me? That's what we do. Bring you closer to the people. Lastly, colleagues, let me take this opportunity to also say to you that when our government enters into international agreements, it is not for fun. We don't enter such agreements for them to gather dust. We enter such agreements so that we are able to open the door for you as business people to go and do business everywhere where we have got trade agreements. Now you do know that we have the Africa Free Trade Agreement, right? Which allows us to go and do work on the continent and partner with our colleagues on the continent. Now in our midst, I want to also introduce to you one of our friends, an investor in this country and a man who wants us to go and do business in this country as well. I want to introduce to you our friend who is here from Ethiopia, Ndate Aki Solomon. Aki, please stand up. Let us recognize you. Aki is from Ethiopia, here to network. So again, we want to make sure that you get access to business people on the continent. I'm being intimidated this side. They intimidate to Agamu. Let me then move colleagues to close. Come again, man. Skills and development. All right. Skills and development. But memo. Next time we'll talk about it. CEO can't just talk. There must be a submission to the CEO. The CEO will consider the submission. If the submission makes sense, the CEO will talk about it. But there must be a submission. Thank you. Let me recognize our colleagues from the FEM and Menandi and Elaine. I got that name. That one I got. That I must request more money from the FEM. Let me report from this stage that I have communicated to FEM that we want more money next year. That message is gone to FEM. Ha FEM is artificial loto itoia. We are going to organize buses. Refitted office in kwa. Rebate chelete engatanya. We want more money from FEM. So that memo I've received and the information has been relayed to the FEM colleagues. So let me then thank Me Nomawetu Toyo, the brand manager, for your presence here, ma'am. Thank you very much. And Ntate Katleho Mukhadi, the safety manager from FEM. Thank you very much, colleagues. A round of applause. I also want to thank our participants, Motel Construction, Enza Construction, Umzo Construction, Motor Construction, Lubacon Civils, Form 4 Scaffolding, Washirika 3 Oaks. Thank you very much, guys, for being a sport and participating. Lastly, let me thank the staff that made all of this possible tonight. The BBCB staff, thank you very much, guys. Elaine, Ngwenya, thank you very much for your efforts. The staff at NM Training, Sis Nandi and your team, thank you very much for your efforts. Our staff at BBC, Lebu and Doc, thank you very much for your efforts. The staff at TISIS, that's where we are housed as the BBCB, thank you very much, guys, for being competent security guys outside there. And lastly, we want to thank the staff from VTV Production. Thank you very much. So a big round of applause to all of those staff members that participated. So colleagues, thank you very much for your attendance tonight. And I want to end my address in echoing what the BBC CEO said. I often, get to interact with members who are saying, but what is the organization doing? You are our eyes and ears on the ground. If there are any issues that affect you as members, we rely on you to bring those issues to us so that we can act on them. We are a business chamber. We are here to fight for you. So we want your cooperation so that issues that are pertinent to the environment within which we are operating and issues that impede, right, the efficient way of you doing business on the ground, we want you to bring those issues to us, because we know when you raise them on your own, you are going to be red-circled, you are going to be discriminated, and so on and so forth. But if the organization is the one that is raising those issues, you are protected. When you are not paid on time, come, let's talk. When there are issues as far as procurement is concerned, and you feel that you were the lowest, you were supposed to get that tender, and you did not get that tender, come to us, let's talk. If you look at a tender document and you feel that the criteria and the requirements are unfair, bring them, let's talk, because we are here to represent you. So this is what we are all about. The agenda of transformation that the CEO spoke about, that's core to what we do on a day-to-day basis. So I want to say to you that don't sit as a member in a corner there and suffer on your own. Come so that we understand what your challenges are, and we will do our very best to address those challenges as your chamber. We want you to look at us as a strategic partner. Next time when we meet, we are going to call all of you again, because now we are at level 1. We want to go back to those days when we were networking so that we can do business amongst ourselves. That's the first thing that we need to do. Support each other. So we are going to call that meeting. We are going to come together, network, get to know each other, do business amongst each other, and let us know what bothers you, what is the problem, so that we can resolve all of those issues. Colleagues, that is all from me tonight. I believe we have the DJ. I'm excited about this. Very excited. Very excited about this. So we look forward. It has been 2 years of no dancing. We look forward to people revisiting their dancing skills. So I look forward to meeting you on the dance floor, colleagues. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you.